Good morning, good morning. So, get your coffee, pull up to this premiere. I'm happy that you guys are here. It is going to be probably a little awkward that I'm going to do this video during the premiere. And I hope that one person in particular is paying attention and is watching this video today and in the premiere. And maybe you'll want to speak your mind and use your voice in the room. Maybe not, especially after what I have to say. So this is what I'm going to share with you guys. I received an email. I received tons of emails. You know, there's often days I don't want to do this. I want to quit. I'm like, why am I doing it? I need to worry about my own family. I need to worry about my own preparedness, my own journey, my own self-sufficiency. There's tons of things that I can do. I don't need to do this, right? And oftentimes trolls get to me. Things people say get to me. And this did get to me, but it got to me in a different way. It got to me in a fighting type spirit, like, how dare you? And so I'm going to share with you, and then I'm going to share just my opinion about it and what I think truly is at hand here. So I received, woke up, you know, and just like any other morning, I kind of go through my emails, kind of go through things, and I see one that says morning, and I could tell immediately it's from a subscriber or whoever, right? It's not a business email. And I open it up and it says this. I wrote it down just to make sure that I say exactly what it said. So the title or the subject said morning, and then the inside, and it wasn't labeled by any name or anything like that. It merely said, be gentle, ... People are afraid, especially those with kids. You have a knack for making people feel stupid. End of it. End of the message, end of the email. This is what I wake up to. And of course, as a Christian, as a mother, as a halfway friendly person who actually cares about people, cares about the human race, I'm a huge introvert. I do not like people, is what people would say about an introvert, but it's not really that. It's not that I don't like people. I just don't like people around me. That's just a personal thing about the way I'm made. And part of that is my 20 years that I did in the military with all sorts of people. And I'm just done, right? I want to relax. I'm ready for life too, just calmness, peacefulness, right? And many emails and messages I get of people, and what keeps me going is these many messages of people sending me and saying, I've motivated them. I'm keeping them going. I'm keeping them not complacent. Keep with the broken record. Keep on doing this. I'm learning so much. And that's from people who just started watching me, people who've been watching me for a while, all of that. And so when I first read the first part, you know, be gentle, people are afraid. And I'm like, yes, I do understand that. People are afraid, people are fearful, people are starting to see things that are happening around them, and they are scared. They are scared that the banks are going to collapse. They are scared that things are going to happen that they're not going to be able to control, right? Both sides of the house, it doesn't really matter. As a human being, there's things that are scary that are happening in the world. There are people that are nervous about us going to war and what that will mean, what that will look like for their children, what that will look like for their grandchildren. What that will be for them, maybe if there's a draft, right? There's all these thoughts, fears, things going on. Food insecurity, concerning of whether you can keep the lights on, if you can keep food on your table, if you can keep a roof over your head. I mean, that's real life stuff, and that's fearful. And I could only imagine that if you had children, you had kids, you see where it's ridiculous. If I could only imagine I had kids. Hello, I do this every single day and I have children. I can imagine that, yes, it is fearful for somebody who has children because you are responsible for that person. Do you see the name of my channel? Mama Bear Prepping. Mama Bear. Of course I understand what it means to be a mother and be trying to be prepared for this. Yes, I understand fear, concerns of what's going on, and scared. I'm scared. I've been doing this for years, and there's aspects that make me scared. I get scared thinking about the things I might have to do to people who come at me and my children. I get scared thinking about how are we going to survive if everything collapses around us and somebody comes knocking on my door trying to tell me that I do not deserve to live in this house that I was buying, right? I have concerns. I have fears. I'm scared just like everybody else. But what I will not do is be a victim. I will not sit around and let other people dictate. I will do what and deal with what I can control. I will continue to move forward in a positive way. You have control over that. You have control over feeling fearful. You have control over feeling that way. And as a mother, you should actually be more empowered that you are the mother, you are the father, you are the parent, and you are going to get through whatever it is that we're going to go through. And yes, it's going to be scary. And yes, it could be scary right now. Okay. But to say be gentle as if we have to coddle, like everything in life, we have to coddle everything. I have to coddle your circle of fear. I have to make sure that I don't, I have to let off the brakes enough that you will feel soft and comfortable in this environment that we know is crazy. We know it's crazy. You can't be gentle, right? I think that in most situations, most times that I'm delivering from love. I'm delivering something that I've learned to do and I'm sharing. Or this is how I do it and I'm sharing. Oh, I thought about this list of things that I have or things that I think you should have and I'm sharing, right? And, I say deliberate things, deliberate words. I say actually be kind, be well, do things in love at the end of my videos, right? If you've watched me for any amount of time. And then I almost felt like the beginning of this email was almost like maybe it was a subscriber or somebody that I know, maybe not know as a person, but maybe know I talk to them, meaning I talk to the subscriber on a regular basis. It almost was like, hey, they were fearful of telling me this to my face, but wanted me to say, hey, be gentle. People are scared. Be softer with it. And the thing is we don't have the luxury to maybe think about, hey, let's be softer with our delivery, right? Now, the second part is what made me upset. The second part that said, you have a knack, meaning I have a way, meaning this is the way I normally am, the way I normally do things, is that I normally make you feel stupid. That I make you watching these videos for some of you a day, for some of you a week, for some of you years, that I make you feel some type of way. That I dumb it down, I make you feel stupid, right? And that not only I do that, but I have a knack. I have a way of making sure I do that, right? I just was very, very upset and it was hurtful to think that this person thinks that I think people are stupid or that I have a knack of making people feel stupid. I think that if I had a knack of making people feel stupid, I would have heard that, baby. Somebody like you would have told me that years ago. Years ago, people would have been like, the way you deliver stuff, you really kind of make me feel stupid sometimes, right? I appreciate it, but man, I feel dumb listening to her. Like, I feel like and first of all, how can I make you stupid? I'm just like you. I'm just like you. I'm in the same struggles, the same fight, the same trying to do the things, trying to have the energy to do the things. I'm in the same space of trying to not be fearful. I'm in the same space of trying to not be, overwhelmed and have anxiety and be stressed out about it and letting all the noise in the news. And I am like literally just like you. Right? There's things I tell you to do and get that I still need to get, right? Freeze dryer, still on our list to get, right? But I tell you things to hopefully motivate you, right? We all have a different financial status. We all have certain budget and different things that we can do at different times. And this is a platform to talk about those things, to discuss preparedness, because it is not discussed enough in our world at all. Preparedness should be something that is taught from when we're little, right? All those basic skills should be taught from the beginning, right? And then you go out into life and you learn a trade, you learn a skill, and you be a productive human being in the world, right? And I do nothing but try to motivate people to hopefully do that. Or sometimes I'm hoping that somebody just hears something else I said that sparks something else. I don't know what you guys are talking about in the you know, in the comments. This is not a video for you to be like, I can't believe that, Tasha. You're an amazing person. So hopefully you're not filling this with a bunch of crap about how amazing I am. It's not that I'm amazing. My point is that I'm just like you. And at no point am I trying to make somebody feel stupid at all. And for somebody to say, I have a knack of making people feel stupid, and you're talking to somebody, you know, I tracked people. My whole job, my whole 20 years was self-service, customer service, taking care of people, tracking people, right? People, training people, loving on people, right? Counseling people. And I've done nothing but bring that here to this personal side. I'm retired now, and I've done nothing but continue to try to teach people stuff, share stuff, just talk about stuff and get this stuff out there. And it's very hurtful that somebody would wrap that all up and say, well, you have a knack for making people feel stupid. And that's never the intention, ever. But I can't coddle. I can't try to make everybody, thousands of people watching this video, I can't try to hold each of your guys' hands. All I can try to do is just tell you what I'm doing. I'm a normal person. I'm a normal mama bear. I have children. I have the same fears, right? But I'm doing something about it. I'm preparing. I'm ensuring that I'm doing things to get ready to control that narrative as much as I can, right? You control your emotions, right? You can control that. You can control not feeling stupid, right? I don't feel stupid. I listen to all types of people, and do I find content creators sometimes that are condescending and maybe talk a little condescending to people? And I'm like, okay, well, but I chop that up to that's their personality. Like, they can't change that. That's not, and I don't see myself as that. And so I hope that you guys do not see me like that, because if you do, I should just chop it up and leave, right? I don't know. Just know, take from this now, in this moment, that I'm never trying to make you feel stupid. I'm never trying to make it be like, I can't believe you don't know this. Or maybe it was from yesterday's video when I was telling people, like, you have to do the research yourself. You can't just ask somebody the question. That's not me, you know, being rude or trying to call you stupid. That's me telling you hard love. You need to research stuff yourself. Right? You cannot be dependent on other people. Other people will stray you wrong, send you in the wrong directions. You won't learn stuff accurately. You won't learn it thoroughly. And that will not help you for survival in the long run, right? It will not. It will not help you in the long run. I give you a quick answer. You do something. You don't remember it next time because you didn't learn it. You didn't do it yourself. And then later in life, you don't know it. That's for anything. That's for life, right? And so hopefully, the only thing I could say is, like, you have to have thick skin, right? In life, it's not just me, this little content creator. You have to worry about everybody. Like, just don't do it. How about that? Who cares? Oh, right? I hate that you think I have a knack of making you feel stupid, and I would hope that you would find the exit and not be here. Because if you think that, and you've watched me for any amount of time, because you said I have a knack, which means I have, like some kind of lifespan of making people feel this way. That means you've watched me more than once, right? I don't understand why you're still watching then, if I am making you feel stupid. And you can't make assumptions that I'm making everybody in the group feel that way, that I'm making people feel stupid. I would hope that you all that are here today and that watch me, that's not the point. I'm not better than you. I'm not higher than you. I'm not anything, right? You want to talk about stupid, there's all types of things, baby, that I am weak in, that I do not know how to do. I'm not strong in. Communications is one. I know enough from my military background, but I hate it, right? I hate it. And therefore, because I hate it, I don't spend a ton of time prepping it. I don't buy a bunch of expensive gear, right? And it's just an area of weakness, right? Stupid. People ask me questions all the time. And sometimes I'm like, why are they asking me that? I mean, they're asking me because I have this channel and they're thinking I know the answer. But there's two things that come from that. One, my first thought is Google it. I mean, that's what I'm going to do. I don't know the answer. I'm going to Google it. I'm going to go get one of my books. I'm going to try to find the answer because I don't know the answer. So I'm just going to start going through the ways of to finding the answer. And to me, my first question always is the amount of time it took you to type it out to me, hoping that I would see it, because oftentimes I don't even see it, but you wrote this out to me, and it's something that you literally could have typed in Google, and Google would have given you the answer, right? Because it's a black and white answer. It's not a, my opinion or whatever, right? And second, people be asking me stuff all the time that I'm like, I don't know. I have no clue the answer, right? They assume that I know because I have a, preparedness channel. I talk about preparedness. I talk about what me and my family are doing. And people assume that I'm like some genius that has all the answers, and I don't, So if you want to talk about stupid, how about we're all stupid? We're all fearful. We're all scared. We're all of these emotions together. And I don't need an email from you, my dear, telling me that first thing in the morning to just mess up the whole vibe of the day, to mess up the energy, to mess up the positivity of the day. I mean, it's Friday, baby. It's Friday. And that's how you wanted to start your Friday and start your weekend, by letting me know, a negative thing and say, you have a knack of making people feel stupid. I mean, you might as well have just told me, why are you even doing this, you dummy? You know what I'm saying? And I'm just not here for it. I'm going to drink my coffee. The clouds are out right now. I'm hoping the sun comes out, and I'm going to continue on my garden journey, baby. If you're going to garden, that's where you should be. As you know, every day is something new, adding some more stuff, growing some more stuff, sowing some more stuff, prepping it. Maybe you're still a couple weeks away from putting stuff in the ground. That's fine. Find your place, find your vibe. Okay. Cause this right here, this morning is not it. It's not the vibe. It's not the way it's supposed to be. I hope you guys are popping off in the comments. This wasn't about validation and I need you to email me and tell me how amazing I am. I don't need that. Put the brakes on that. Don't need it. Don't care. What I care about is that we're all getting the same message from this, which is, do not stop what you're doing. Continue to move forward with doing the things. Everything you're doing counts. Everything you're doing matters. I don't care how small of a move, of a step it is. It's in the positive direction of getting you and your family ready. And I would venture that those with children are actually doing it better. I said it. Okay. So be gentle to the ones with kids. No. They're locked and loaded, okay? People with kids are going to fight, are going to do this, okay? I'm not worried about nobody with kids, to be honest. I know that there are people that are scared and afraid and have children. Yes, I have my own fears, okay? But do what you do. Get ready, right? Get ready is what you need to do. Not sending emails like this and bringing people down, but to move forward with preparedness. Do the things, baby. Cheers, okay? Be well, be kind, do everything in love. And you guys have a fabulous weekend, and I'll see you on the next video. Take care. Bye.